You guys want to dribble Tut so bad. I don't know how to dribble. How I get open on my 6'6" is, I'm not gonna say it's different, but it's probably not how you expect me to get open. Look at my last gameplay. I don't do very much to get open. I use screens, and when it's 6'6", it's a lot harder to dribble than a 6'4", and you know, smaller builds. But I'm gonna show you guys what I do to get open. I might hop on my 6'4", show little combos, some things you can do in 6'4", but this is really for the taller guards that might be kind of struggling to get open. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. I just finished stream, I don't know, a couple hours ago, not even, probably like an hour ago. Pop into the streams, bro. We're trying to hit this 200,000 subs, so don't forget to drop a like and subscribe as well. But yeah, I'm gonna stop wasting time now. You might be kind of disappointed from what you see, but it's simply how I get open. It's dribble type for pretty much how I get open. Oh God, all right, let's get into it. All right, so first things first. Where do you want to practice at? Me personally, I like to go to the my court to dribble, but honestly, the best place to go to dribble is gonna be, you know, the like build tester area. When you first make a build and you can test a build, that's probably the best place. I just like seeing my player dribble though, so I like to go to my court. If you don't have that go-kart, get that go-kart too. All you gotta do is like go to the racetrack thing and then like complete like a race or something and you'll get it. But when you're in my court, what I like to do, I always put my badge, perks, the max 1 thing, put on handles for days, and then I'll buy 1 game of every boost. So that way like I can dribble for a lot longer, but you're gonna need the SIGs. So I'm gonna hook y'all guys up. If you haven't peeped already, in almost every video, I've been showing my SIGs and jump shots for all my builds. So the people asking SIGs and jumper and what's this and what, I just don't even reply to you guys because I literally show at the end of every video. You guys just don't watch it. So get into the SIGs though. As a 6'6", the best dribble style you can use is DeJounte Murray. Like I said, in this game, as a 6'6", taller builds, they can't really like same side speed boost. They can't really speed boost too well. So yeah, DeJounte Murray is gonna be our best option. And I'll show you what you can do with his dribble style. Next is size up. I use Desmond Bane. I don't even do his size up. I just have it because I like it the most out of everyone else's. So Desmond Bane, Jimmy's breakdown combo, it's actually pretty good. He does this a little between the legs. There's probably better ones out there. I just use this. Now KD's aggressive breakdown combo is amazing. I used this last year. He does like a quick little tween, so tween right there. You can combo it with that. I don't really combo in this game because I just dribble to score. So KD, I use Paul George escape, and I'll show you guys why I use this. I was using Jimmy Butler for the longest. As you see, it's even starred, but I think Paul George is a tad bit better. So PG, the combo moves, I either use Pro or Devin Booker. Right now I'm just using Devin Booker. I barely even do the combo moves. I'm keep saying this. I'm not like an ISO dribbler anymore. I use screens. So I score, like the way I dribble is like simply for me to score. It's not like all flashy and all that. Crossover though, it's gonna be Devin Booker. Put this on. Don't be using that Zach LaVine BS. Put on Devin Booker. It's very broken. I've talked about this before. I have probably now like 130 clips of me just killing people with this move. It's very broken. D-Book crossover. I use Kawhi's behind the back. Sometimes I put on Wiggins. Sometimes I use normal, but I do think that Kawhi is gonna be the best option because his behind the back animation, like the normal one, that one right there. Is it the James Harden from last year? I think it's James Harden's from last year. So put on Kawhi. The spin, I use Kawhi's. I don't even do spins. I think I use it because of that animation right there. If you like to ISO, you can pull that off and it looks really good. Hezzy, I use Hallie. He has probably the best Hezzy in the game, or he has one of the best Hezzys. And step back, Zach LaVine, it's easily the best step back in this game. Jimmy's actually pretty good too, but like Zach LaVine's, it's kind of like a LeBron step back from last year. You get so much space from it, you just gotta do it. And there's another move paired with the DeJounte Murray dribble style that I can show you guys how to do. So it's pretty much everything. Triple threat style, Michael Jordan. The last thing you need, the go-to shot. My go-to shot is Jarace Walker. And so you actually do need a 73 3-ball or midi to get it, and you at least have to be 6'5" to get it. 90% of my probably like 95% of my baskets come off of this move. So put it on. All right, we got that out the way though. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I do to get open. Oh my God. So the first thing I'm gonna go over, it's gonna be the go-to shot. And if you don't know how to trigger, oh, let me put on the hand cam. Holy, there we go. If you don't know how to trigger the go-to shot, all you have to do is just hold straight up on your right stick. You don't have to hold R2, nothing. Just hold up on your right stick and boom, that's your go-to shot. Me personally, I never shoot out of it, or I don't think I've ever intentionally shot out of the go-to shot, but this little animation, this whole animation right there, it's amazing. Anytime I catch the ball, I instantly just hold up, boom, 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 and you can like cancel the go-to shot in a way, and it's simply just running out of it. So what I'll do is I'll do the go-to shot, do the behind the back, and then I'll just run the other way like that. I'll catch the ball, do the go-to shot, boom, just run, go-to shot, just run. That's what I like to do to get open, like starting off. And so actually, if you like time running the opposite way correctly, so I do the go-to shot and then boom, I run. Sometimes you get like a behind the back animation that looks pretty cool. And it actually gets a lot of kills too. Hopefully I can do it real quick. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to throw up a clip because I literally can't do it. So, but that's the first thing. If you have a go-to shot, if you use this go-to shot, the Drace Walker, take advantage of it. Cause there it goes right there. That behind the back, it gets you open a lot. Like I said, 95% of my baskets come from me simply just catching the ball, doing the go-to shot, running the other way, and then, you know, just shooting the ball. Like, I kid you not. That's how I score. And it gets open too. I've played stage. It gets me open in stage too. So that's the go-to shot. Next thing I'm gonna go over is, I guess it's like a Hezi escape move. Shout out to Dirt, because he showed how to do it on a small guard, and it's very effective. Well, if you have a big guard, this is what it's gonna look like. So hopefully I can do it. So there we go. It should look like that. And so it's a pretty, like, it's not broken, but for a 6'6", it's probably like one of the best things you can do to, like, you know, try to get open. So that and the go-to shot. So all you want to do to like spam that little move or to pull that move off, you just want to do your Hezi. So to do your Hezi, you just hold R2 and flick your right analog stick to the same hand the ball's in. So boom, that's your Hezi. That's the Tyrese Halliburton Hezi. Literally after that, you just do an escape. So doing escape, you just hold R2 and flick diagonally up to the non-ball hand. So boom, that's the Jimmy Butler, or not Jimmy Butler, that's the Paul George escape. So you just put them together. So you're gonna do the Hezi, escape, oh, do the Hezi, then escape, and boom, you get that. And if you want to spam it, you just keep doing that back and forth. So boom, boom, boom. Behind the screen, it gets kills. Like, you got to use screens if you're going to be doing a move like this. I guess you can ISO with it too, but yeah, it's a cool little move, and it truly does get you open. The next move, probably the fastest move for tall builds, the 6'6s. It's going to be the little Zach LaVine, DeJounte Murray, little speed boost like that. You get open a lot off of this, or I do at least. And so all you're doing is just doing a step back and then just running the opposite way. And so to do that, just run one way. So I'm gonna run to the left and I'm gonna flick down on my right stick while holding R2, and boom, that's Zach LaVine's step back, or his like moving step back. Shoot the ball so I get my adrenaline back. And so literally all you do after that, after you do the step back, you just run the same way you came from. And you see how fast you move off of that? Look at that. You move extremely fast. The thing about doing this though, since I use screens, I be throwing off my centers every time I do this because they don't expect me to come back the same way I just came. So you might gotta let your center know, okay, I'm coming back the same way, because they'll get like thrown off. You might be bumping into each other. But yeah, that's a little Zach LaVine, DeJounte Murray dribble style step back move. I don't know. We'll call it the Zach LaVine speed boost right there. And so actually with our Hezi too, we have Hallie's hesitation on. If you do his Hezi and run the opposite way, you get pretty much the same speed boost. So I'm gonna do his Hezi, boom, and then run the opposite way. So Hezi, boom, you get a fast speed boost like that too. A lot of 6'6s don't know about this. So yeah, you just do the Hezi and run the opposite way. That one gets you open a lot too. And so it's not just this Hezi, you can do the between the legs. So you do the between the legs like that. Oh, let's see. Double between the legs. So boom, you can run the opposite way like that. Pretty much doing any move, then running the opposite way with DeJounte Murray will give you a speed boost. It's just something you're gonna have to practice. But once you figure it out, like, it's actually very hard for people to guard, especially with screens. You can try doing this without screens, but with screens, it's hard for people to guard me. And it should be hard for people to guard you. Now, the next move, everyone should know it. It's simply just the Zach LaVine step back. So boom. All you gotta do is just hold R2 and flick straight down. Boom, that's the step back. It gets you so much separation. It's, man, you can pull this move just running up the court and then do the step back. You'll probably get open every single time doing that. So what I like to do at the step back though, like if I don't have the shot, I'll do the step back and then go straight into my go-to shot. That always seems to work out for me. But yeah, make sure you know how to do that step back, because it's, like I said, it's kind of like LeBron's step back. Look, I'm gonna start at the free throw line and let's see how far back I go. I'm almost at the 3-point line. Started at the free. That got me like 3 steps back. That's a lot in game. So do the step back. Next thing is going to be the behind the back. And once again, we have Kawhi's on. So when you do his behind the back, you get that Harden one from last year. It actually gets you open a lot. I don't ever do it though, because I'm telling you, most of the time I score, it's just off the go-to shot. But if you use a screen, you can kill people, do that Hezi, or do your escape into a behind the back. Kill every time. And so if you want to do the behind the back, all you have to do, you just have to make sure you do any move first and then do the behind the back. And so you just flick diagonally down to your opposite ball hand to get the behind the back. So we'll do any move first. So an escape, behind the back, boom. Or you can do a Hezi behind the back, and actually you can spam the behind the back. It was like this last year. All you do, let's say a Hezi behind the back. After that first behind the back, just do another Hezi. So Hezi behind the back, Hezi, another behind the back, boom. Hezi behind the back, Hezi behind the back, Hezi behind the back. That's how you spam it. So just like this. And like it gets you open, but it's really like more of a move for flash, I guess. Like it just looks cool, you know? So, and probably the last move that I got for you guys, maybe before I like start talking about combos, it's just gonna be, oh, I forgot to tell you guys. It's the Jordan Clarkson hop jumper. So let's go back in there, animations. You're gonna need Jordan Clarkson's hop jumper. I completely forgot about this. You can either use his or normal twos. I'll show you guys both and what I mean by that. I'll show you guys both. So when you have Jordan Clarkson's hop jumper on, you can pull off this animation right here and run out of it. As you see on a 6-6 though, it's kind of slow trying to run out of it, but it is a pretty cool move that you can do that like gets you, look at that. That's pretty tough. That's gonna get you open a lot if you do it. So if you want to get that move pulled off, all you have to do, just make sure the ball's in your non-dominant hand. So my player is right-handed, so his non-dominant hand is his left hand. All I'm gonna do, hold R2 and hold your right analog stick over to your dominant hand. So I'm gonna hold it over to the right for like a second. So holding it over, boom. If you hold it over for too long, it's gonna make you shoot. So like that, you don't want to shoot. Make sure you don't hold it too long. If you hold it too short, it's probably just not gonna activate. So actually, I didn't even hold it down that long, it's still activated. Yeah, so you really don't even have to hold it down long. But as you've seen, like if you do an escape to the behind the back into that move right there, you can't tell me that's not a kill. It's gonna get you open. So it's a pretty broken move. But the other thing about hop jumpers, you can speed boost with them. And so I do this on my 7-footer all the time. If you do a same side hop jumper and run like diagonally down backwards a little bit, you can get an animation that looks like this. And that's like your speed boost animation. A lot of people don't know how to trigger that. A lot of people don't. And so whenever I do that on my 7-footer, they're like, whoa, what the, like, how's he doing that? And so with Jordan Clarkson, it's a little bit iffy because if I try to do a same side hop jumper, it's gonna make me shoot. So it's gonna make you do that. It's gonna make you shoot the ball and you can't like get out of that. So what you have to do is, if the ball is in your non-dominant hand with Jordan Clarkson, you're gonna have to hold your right analog stick diagonally down to the left. So like that, and then try to run diagonally down and get that little speed boost animation. So I'll try to pull it off. So man, it's kind of hard. Hop jumper, run diagonally down. I'm not getting it, but I'm gonna put on Pro 2 or normal 2 actually. And with normal 2, when you do the same side, you get it almost every single time. So my player animations, hop jumper, normal 2. You can probably pull this off with other hop jumpers as well. I just haven't tested it. But if I do that same side hop jumper and then run, boom, you get the little speed boost. And so I guess that's the best same side speed boost for 6-6s. Like that. As you see, you can pull it off pretty much every single time with normal 2. It's just, you know, you don't get that little glitchy Jordan Clarkson thing, but normal 2 still gets some pretty like glitchy moves that you can do. So you can still do moves like that. If you see me playing my 7-footer, I literally just spam hop jumpers to get open. So normal 2 is not bad, but if you want that like really glitchy stuff, then Jordan Clarkson is definitely the way. But you want a same size speed boost, then you're gonna need that normal 2, boom, pull it off, green it. You know, and so that's pretty much everything. Now I'm just like go over like what you can like combo with, like how to combo up with these SIGs. And so like I told you, I don't even really dribble much on this build. I just run around the court, do a couple moves, do a go-to shot, boom, and then I'll fade a 3 or shoot a standstill shot and make it. But if you do want a combo, you know, you can do your escapes so between legs, behind the back, into the go-to shot, run the same way, do the step back, go over back like that. You know, there's like, you just gotta practice around, just start flicking your button anyway. And you'll figure out that like dribbling's not hard in this game when it's 6-6. It just takes time like trying to figure out, you know, how to get open. Oh, and another thing, with normal 2, this works very good on guards, also on my popper, but when you hold down your right stick down when running, it'll give you that step back like that and you can just keep running out of it. So you just want to make sure you don't shoot. You hold down too long, it's gonna make you shoot like that. If you let go, you're like canceling out of it. So boom, I just let go and you keep running. That throws a lot of people off because they think you're gonna shoot it, but you can just keep running. So do that and then just keep running and then you can just like shoot an open fade. So that's another thing that like normal 2 is just very good at doing. But yeah, you really just gotta practice dribbling. Like it's not hard to dribble in this game. Once you figure it out, dude, you're gonna be getting open every single play. Like my biggest problem it's not getting open because I know I'm gonna get open. It's just if I can make the shot. So, and I guess the last thing that I'm gonna talk about, it's gonna be like the little left stick dribbling stuff. So in 25, your left stick alone has like its own dribbling system. So as you see, I'm just flicking my left stick or just rotating it around. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just literally just going left to right. And you see my player's like doing a whole bunch of stuff right now. When you figure out like really how to use this mechanic in the game, it can really get you open. So play around with that. I don't know, do some combos maybe and then start left sticking. You might figure out some broken move that you can abuse. But I bring up the whole left stick thing because a lot of people complain about how when they stop moving, their player will like change the ball over to the other hand. So I'll try to show it. So the ball's in my right hand right now. There you go. He switched it over to the left. I didn't do that. That's because of like the whole new left stick mechanism stuff. When that happens, when your player like changes the ball over like that, that's like your best opportunity to shoot the ball, because it'll pull off like a quick stop animation. Hopefully I can try to pull it off for you guys. But let's say I'm running one way, I do that move, and then he didn't switch the ball over. But if he switches that ball over, shoot the ball. It'll literally like give you a quick stop animation. So it's just something you're just gonna have to like play around with. And yeah, I mean, that's how I score on my 6'6". I don't do much, as you see. This might be a long video, but like it's really just basic stuff to get you open in this game. It truly is. So I don't know if I said this earlier, but you know, I have a 6'4", I have a 6'3", I have a 5'9", and like my 6'4" is meant to play on the twos court, and it's, you know, it's way better at dribbling than my 6'6", this build. But like I said, I'm just so like, I'm so comfortable playing on my 6'6", I don't even use my 6'4", even though that's the better build for dribbling and I can get open maybe a lot easier. I play very good just doing simple moves like this, kind of left righting on a 6'6". So, you know, I drop dribble tuts every single year. This is probably like the, I guess maybe like most disappointing one. It's not like every other one that I've dropped before. Like I'm not like showing all flashy moves because I don't do them. I'm showing you what I do to get open and it works, you know? I've said it a million times, you come to my court, you practice doing little moves here and there, you're gonna be getting open with ease, bro. So that's pretty much the video, y'all. If this video helped you out, do not forget to drop a like and subscribe, man. It's been your boy GB3. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.